You may know us as Ruben's parents, but my name is Adela, and this is Ruben. And then we also have Grandpa Ruben, and so that's why we call Ruben Ray. So I know y'all have heard that all day long, Ruben Ray. Well, we've been Ruben's fiercest protectors and biggest cheerleaders all his life since his Ninja Turtle days. And honestly, I've been a very fierce protector of him, so that's probably why he never brought girls around. And I know I've told this story many times, Kara's heard it. She is the first woman Ruben Ray has even asked us to meet. And so when he did that, I knew something special was going to happen. So as a parent, we all want to see our children meet all their milestones. We all want to see them, graduate college, find a woman, get married, have children. And Ruben Ray had just settled with his new job at HP, and so I'm eagerly waiting for the woman. And then this pandemic hit, COVID hit, and I was like, well, this is never going to happen. I wasn't expecting it at all. But then these millennials, they're so fearless and think they're indestructible. So Ruben Ray decided he was going to have a pool party, right? So he had a pool party, and I guess great minds think alike, because that's where he met Kara. So one good thing came out of the pandemic. Well, let's go ahead and I want to just kind of expand on COVID just a little bit, because unfortunately, Ruben gave Kara COVID, not just once, but twice. So, Kara, thank you for sticking it out. And honestly, I'm not glad that he gave you COVID, but when he got COVID early on, I was happy that you were there to take care of him, because he was a bear. He was a real bear, and you put up with him and you took care of him. And you had COVID too, but you took care of him. So thank you for that. And thank you for sticking around to get it again. Okay, well, let's get back to, I just want to welcome you to the Ramirez family. So you're going to have to learn to roll your R's. I'm just kidding. My boys can't even roll their R's. I'm just kidding. Well, we know that you are the right person for Ruben in just many different ways. The little things like, how do you get him to watch Bravo and all of the reality housewives? How? You've softened him up a bit. And then when I knew that he loved you was when he was getting ready for your surprise engagement. He was just internet searching, calling, trying to get your photographers there, and everything had to be just right. And this farm thing, he just had a thing. He had to have wildflowers and a farm background. And it was then that I knew that he just wanted to make everything special for you, so I knew that he loved you. And then he got you that gorgeous rock. And then how I feel. My heart is just so calm. I used to worry about Ruben Ray all the time. When he came back to Houston, and obviously, I really should have been more worried when he was in UT. Honestly, all the stories that I'm hearing, but when he came back to Houston and he had his apartment, I was always worried about him, like, did you take your medicine? Did you go to your checkup? Did you, all these little things. If I find out he was going out, make sure you take an Uber. All of these little things, but once you guys moved in together, my heart was just so calm. I didn't worry about him. I never thought about, did he take his medicine? Little things like that. And it was because I knew that you love each other and that you're just going to take care of each other. And I don't have to do that anymore. And it's just the best feeling. So I want to wish you guys just a long and wonderful life together. And maybe we can get a couple more Ninja Turtles. There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. Ruben's one. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dana. I'm Kara's mother. And first of all, I want to say thank you so much to my sister and my brother-in-law, Sarah and Tommy Belamovich, for hosting this beautiful dinner. It's amazing. This beautiful young woman has always been the best part of my life. Raising a daughter alone was not always easy, but Kara has always been Miss Personality and a bright light who is so much fun to be around. She definitely keeps life entertaining. When she was little, it was all about the Disney princesses. She had every single Disney princess dress, costume, and wore them constantly. And honestly, I think today she would still do so if it wasn't frowned upon. So, yeah. As her mom, all I've ever wanted is for Kara to be happy and have love in her life. I always wondered who she would love, and would that person love and cherish her the way that I do. Spending time with Ruben, I can honestly say without a doubt, he truly does. He is amazing. And Kara loves him just as much. I remember her telling me confidently a few months into the relationship, Ruben is my person. And honestly, that was the first time I've ever heard her say that about anyone. And she's never wavered from that since. I love that Kara is gaining an amazing family, and I hope that Ruben feels the same. We love you, Ruben. Kara and Ruben, I hope you have a long, happy life together, and try to not forget to live in the moment, as this is where the memories are made. Tomorrow will be one of the best memories of your life, with many more to follow. And by the way, I'm looking forward to being called Mimi. I love you both. And cheers to Ruben and Kara. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. For people that might not know, my name is Marcus. I'm Ruben's brother, and I'll be Kara's brother-in-law in a few hours, so that'll be very nice. Me and Ruben, just as kids always do, we fought every day. Sometimes a little violent, not always, but was. But over the years, we did get a lot closer. He was the one that took me to Vegas for my birthday when I turned 21. We got drunk, got lost, and ended up walking 4 hours back to the hotel, or 4 miles back to the hotel, but it was still a very fun trip. But even then, as we grew older, when you started being with Kara, we got closer. I know that was partly Kara. And I just want to thank you, Kara. You've made Ruben a more enjoyable, nicer, just better person. Nah, I'm playing. I've always loved my brother, but you've calmed Ruben down. You've gave him happiness and peace, and it's just something that I'm sure everyone at this table has known Ruben can say has happened. Seems just like yesterday, like my mom said before me earlier, kind of like what Dana said as well. I knew it was serious when Ruben was introducing them to the family, because I have never met a girl that Ruben has been with, ever. And Kara was the first one. And here we are. So we knew, everyone in the family, the second he was saying he was going to introduce her, we all knew, okay, this actually means something. So we were all very, very excited. And, sorry. And I know, it's been a few years. Y'all made it through COVID. Y'all made it through everything. And I know that y'all made it through a snowpocalypse. Y'all made it through COVID. And as my mom said, Kara, you made it through Ruben having COVID. So if y'all can do that, I know that whatever the next years, 50, 60, 100 years, whatever happens, I know that y'all can make it through anything. Kara, I just want to thank you to the family, or welcome you to the family. We all love you, and you are the best thing to happen to Ruben.
Hi, everyone. I'm Aunt Sarah. I've had the privilege of being part of Kara's life. She spent a lot of time with me growing up, with my sister being a single mom. Kara would come to our house and holidays and be with our family. So she's been like a daughter to me, and also my best friend, my little friend. So, Kara, since the moment you came into our lives, you were just our little ray of sunshine. And you were this cute, curly hair, little mischievous little girl. And she was just so precious. And I just took her everywhere with me. I just loved having her next to me and by my side all the time. And you've just been the sweetest blessing of my life, Kara. One of the sweetest blessings of my life. And you have grown up to be such a kind person who is smart, loving, funny, while also being responsible, courageous, and strong, and beautiful at the same time. And I can remember all the times I could not stop laughing from something hilarious that you said or something that you did out of the blue. And she just is so funny. She has this cute little facade, but when you get to know her, she's just so funny and so cute on the inside. And there was one time she was with my mom at the grocery store, she was little, in the shopping cart, singing at the top of her lungs, "Jesus loves me." And the lady comes up to her and gives her $1 for singing so beautifully. And there was another time when she got a little bit older, she would come and stay with us, and I always say, okay, at 5 a.m., I'm going to drag you out of this house, and we're going to go try this new workout. And she, what? I don't want to do that. I'll go, no, we're going to do it. Come on. And then we'd get there, and we'd be doing something stupid like hanging from the ceiling, doing these things where you're running into each other, and we couldn't stop laughing every time. Every workout that we go, I'd take her to CrossFit, and she did it, but she was mad, but she always did it. And she was so fun to be with, and it was hard to get through those workouts. And then there was another time I dragged her to downtown Austin, and we were gonna go into a club, and I said, take my ID. She wasn't quite old enough yet. I said, take my ID, and I'm going to hide behind the corner and see if it actually works. So she did it. And it was just so fun when we would do these stupid things together. And she was so sweet, our sweet, silly Care Bear. And so when we were at the bachelorette party, and I found out that was what Ruben loved most about her, was her silliness. It just made me cry, because I was like, he gets her. He gets her the way we get her, and he loves her silliness and those sweet, special things like we do. And I knew then, Ruben, that you really love her like we all do. And Ruben, you are a kind, sweet man, and I know you and Kara will be very happy together. I see how Kara looks at you, and she feels safe with you. You are definitely Kara's person. We are happy you will be part of our family. It is a blessing you two found each other. And we're all so happy to celebrate your love today. So I give this toast to Ruben and Kara. May you have a blessed and happy and long marriage. We love you guys. Cheers. Cheers. God, I was so nervous.
Whew, if I'm shaking, I'm sorry. It's because I'm emotional and nervous. Okay, so I'm Gabby. I'm one of Kara's best friends, and I have the honor of being her maid of honor. I met Kara 11 and a half years ago in college, and we became fast friends. Or as Kara likes to tell it, I stalked her until she became my friend. After that, we became super inseparable. Her family became my family. We went on vacations together. We did everything together. We even planned our first dates at the same spot so we could check in on each other. We would sit and talk about our futures and our future partners and our dreams and who we thought, our dream weddings, and creating what our life would be. And I'm super glad some of those things didn't happen because one, we're here today, and two, Kara's budget back then for her wedding was non-existent, so I'm glad. Your first time meeting Ruben and basically your whole relationship has been like a Hallmark movie. You know, girl goes to party at the pool, boy's drunk at the pool, girl sees boy, gives boy a Jell-O shot, and the rest is history. So maybe it's more like a Lifetime movie. It's a little bit more spicy. But after checking in with you guys, after you guys met, Kara told me that you guys talked nonstop because y'all were in quarantine. And you guys talked nonstop. And after that, you went on your first date, and she told me, that's it. I know he's the one, he's right for me, and we're in a relationship. So that was interesting. And I often joke that post-quarantine, I only got you for 2 weekends. And I honestly couldn't have lost you to a better person. He matched your energy from day one, and he knew what he wanted, and he went for it. Oh, sorry. Whew. Whew. Sorry. I don't know where I'm at. I'd never seen you more happy or full of life. You were trying new things together and getting out of your comfort zone. And the more time I spent with the two of you, I knew he was the one. Ruben, I've told your mom this before, but I want to say it again. You were raised to be such a wonderful man. You are so smart, funny, loving, and caring, and I honestly couldn't have asked for a better partner for my best friend. The way you look after her and understand that you are both equal partners is something I admire. Thank you for that. And also thank you for taking me on as your friend because we're kind of a package deal. I said earlier that I'm one of Kara's best friends along Emily and Jody, but also alongside you. Because you guys are truly best friends. You founded this relationship on friendship. Y'all laugh nonstop. Y'all put each other first. And wait for it. I don't know what I'm gonna say next, sorry. Y'all want to spend all the time together. Your love is one to aspire to, and I look forward to what the futures hold because I know it'll be nothing less than amazing. Cheers to you both. Cheers. Christ.
Ruben, my friend. For those that don't know me, I'm Randy. Ruben and I have been friends since elementary school, actually. So, long way back. Luckily had the pleasure of transition. Well, actually, when I think about this speech, I was trying to think of like what was our true bond. And as like teenage boys, you're like, football, like what was it? No, it was video games. Many a nights just playing video games. Some nights Ruben would yell, Marcus, make me a pizza! And fun times. But luckily had just on the same path, college, UTSA, spent a year there, made the transition to Austin, and same major and everything. What's funny is we spent probably too many nights trying to solve the world's problems, such as which fast food restaurant really has the best chicken sandwich? Or who is the best NFL receiver during the 2010 season? It's still not Sidney Rice, Ruben. The first time that Ruben had mentioned Kara, I knew something was kind of up because he was texting and was like, oh, hey, come hang out with us. And we did, and the first time I was like, whoa, Ruben's really into her, and she's super cool. And fast forward to the first post-COVID trip, the first morning we woke up, I'm not a morning person, so it's kind of groggy. I had gotten to the living room, and Kara's there. And I see Kara, and she's like, oh, there's my bunny. And I'm thinking to myself, we didn't bring a dog or any animals. And then Ruben comes running and smiling ear to ear. And I appreciate that moment more than you know. I've never seen you so happy, man. And I just want to say to Kara, thank you for making or taking care of Ruben. But you and I have butted heads so many times, man. It's just over different things. So mainly because the mic went off. Mainly because you and I are both stubborn. But I just wanted to say, since you've been with Kara, that you've just been so happy, and Kara, thank you. And I'm so happy for you both. But yeah, congrats, guys. And also, what was it? I want to be Uncle Randy soon too.
Well, we weren't planning on saying something, so this is impromptu, but I wanted to thank everyone for coming. We really appreciate it. I know not everyone lives out here, so I know everyone had to make a journey and come out here, and it really means a lot to us. Just I can feel all the love in this room, and if it seems like I'm overwhelmed, it's just because I haven't been the center of attention in a while for 48 hours straight. Yeah. So it can be a little overwhelming a little bit. Yeah. But I do thank everyone for coming, and it really does mean a lot to me.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off the center of attention, I think Ruben came up to me yesterday and said something that Jake said to him, and are you ready to be all eyes on you for a whole weekend straight? And then Ruben came up to me and asked me the same question, and I was like, no. And then I eventually was just freaking out. But again, thank you so much for everyone that was able to make it out today and to our wedding weekend. We're just so happy to share our love with you, and we can't wait to celebrate with you, and we hope that everyone has an absolute freaking blast this entire weekend. That's our only goal, is just for all of you to have so much fun. Don't worry about us, just enjoy yourselves and enjoy the day tomorrow, and we're really happy that you're all here. So we love you. Cheers.